Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my group will present about pallet storage system, which is block stacking. So, my group members is me, MUZAFFAR bin MARZUKI, Muhammad Nur Syahir bin Hamidon, and Muhammad ZAHIRUL bin ZAKARIA. Now, we go to the introduction. Block stacking is a common method for the storage of large quantities of palletized and box products. The definition of block stacking is that one or more unit loads are placed into rows, one or more unit loads deep, stacked, one or more unit heights forming stacks. The objects are placed on a surface, usually a flat floor, and stacked on top of one another in blocks. Is known as block stacking. Block stacking are common when large quantities of a product are stored, for example paper goods and household products.
Okay, now I will present the advantage and disadvantage of using block stacking. The advantage first, this is low capital cost because of they just using pallet, no storage equipment, and simple to control. Simple to control because they just using walkie stacker or counterbalance lift truck or straddle truck. Okay, for disadvantage, fire risk because of the pallet, limit on stack height which can restrict off-use building height, free access is only to pallet at the top of each row. Okay, for the limit on stack height, because they will easily falling down. The pallet will easily falling down. Okay, now cost of operation and personal scheduling. It requires no capital expenditure. The method requires no expenditure or racking system. It is by no means a free solution as it comes with a number of hidden costs which must be taken into consideration. Incentive and personal scheduling. First, stack to a specific height based on some criteria such as pallet condition. Second, retrieve from the block in a last in, for out manner. Third, removal of stock can cause honeycombing to occur where empty space. Fourth, and the last one is cheap to implement as it involves no racking. Okay, safety and ergonomic. First, block stacking. Stack square items in a cube and then secure them with straps, shrink wrap, or wire. Second, brick stacking. Turn each level of a stack 90 degrees. Third, pinwheel stacking. Turn each quadrant of item 90 degrees. This can give you extra security and more stable. Last one, irregular shapes. If you have bags of concrete or other odd shaped items, use sheet or polywood or another sturdy material between the layers.
So now we go to the place location. The objects are placed on a surface, usually a flat floor, and stacked on top of one another in blocks. Next, we go to the space utilization, which is space block stacking should be an excellent method of space utilization, as pallets are stacked directly on top of each other and packed tightly in the available area, with every store area having its own SKU. Second is maximization of height, as racking requires a degree of clearance between beam levels and pallets to allow movement of stock. People often see block stacking as a more effective way to maximize height. However, the HSE, which is Health, Safety and Environment, is clamping down on situations which could present a risk in the warehouse, such as pallets. Next, we go to the functions. Block stacking is one of the methods used to stack the goods in the warehouse. In this method, the goods are placed on a flat surface on the ground or even on the shelf, and the goods are stocked in form of blocks, one above the other. The goods or stock are kept in a lane form where it gets easier to access the products. The block stacking method in the warehouse is very cost effective and costs very less. Also, it is one of the flexible methods to be implemented. Lastly, which is capacity. Block stacking of unit loads is the optimal storage in many facilities. This concept stacks units load on the top of each other and place them on the floor in storage. This is depending on the weight and stability of the loads. The stack range from too high to a figure determined by acceptable safe limits, load stability, physical lift height capacity, crushability of loads, and building clear height. That's all from my groups. Thank you.